meddling in my marvelous machinations? Look at what limps into my lovely lair. Filthy, fleshy failures. Follow this. Wanderer. What wonders you will witness. Stop struggling and slip into silence. I long for that cell. Such sweet silence. Silencing you will have to suffice. Our past partnership was a debacle I dare not duplicate. Past sins are past. Dance with me, darling. Death was such a gift. Allow me to pay it forward. An exile slain returns, reaping regret repeatedly. An exile slain returns. What a shame. I am no brawler, but even I can browbeat the best of them with brawn like this. The ground shall grow a garden of gristle. No eloquence for this fight, exile. Just raw power. Swiftly shall I sweep this skirmish for the Syndicate. For the Syndicate I shall sweep this skirmish swiftly. Relics render one rather robust, wouldn't you say? Impressive, interloper. But a fly does not flee the spider's snare so swiftly. Hold your head high, friend. Help is here. Don't dally. Duty calls. Eradicate the explorers, then seal this sanctum. Let's hasten this hatchet job. Inspire me with your acres. Inspire me with your ichors. Each cog must turn if the machine is to work. Careful around my traps, Leo, lest you lose the other limb. Only Eperandus could appreciate the complexity of my machinations. Hillock, I'll hem them in. You bash him. Show me what Ogham men can do, Jorgen Krell. Where even after this, a bear trap requires at least 2 jaws. Time to reorganize some of the gears in this diabolic machine. Such inefficiency cannot go unaddressed. The Syndicate seeks to shroud its secrets, even from us. Do you never pause to question the machine? Nothing against you, Crusader. You're just in the way. Tora, time for another round. Mind or might, Vegan. I wonder, which will win? I wonder what you could offer me to spare your life. Perandus, how much can fury make up for skill? Redblade, despise the machinist, not the machine. My defense plans already included your betrayal. Really? Here? Now? You could have chosen your move so much better. This is neither the time nor the place. How can I get anything done with the constant infighting? And I've learned never to trust a former Templar. Wouldn't have it any other way, old friend. It's a fine, free-floating gear, the Syndicate. Round and round we go, getting nowhere. We'll match wits, Rin, but don't be surprised at the outcome. The mask isn't for my protection. It's for yours, Chimera. If you want to kill me, you'll have to catch me. The cogs turn, crushing exiles between their teeth. Power shields itself rather wonderfully, wouldn't you say? I doubt even our dear leader truly knows what happened here. If the gears clash, apply more force. Flair is what marks the difference between artistry and mere competence. The Syndicate has your back, Vegan. You simply cannot stay out of trouble, can you, Giannis? Can you take orders, Hillock? Do what you do, Chimera. No orders needed. It seems tactics and cunning are sorely needed here. Off the gears you fall, exile, whipping into darkness, drained of life by the vampire time. Your grand theft was automatically doomed to fail the moment you challenged me. This house of splattered corpses masks the true terror of the Syndicate. You should never challenge an immortal to combat. I will finish you every time. The mechanism just keeps on grinding me toward the top. You rode close on your carousel, exile, but you never actually had a chance to touch this treasure. The plentiful perversions of this place will never be exposed now. Defender, down. Do not seek the source. Not in this place of filth. I should have known better. Back to the silence, I take it. Wait. Again, we can arrive at an accord. I'll not become known as Riker the Betrayer. Every time you kill me, I just come back stronger. A leap of progress. Unpredicted. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. It's not like me to make mistakes. A savage slaying, if I may say so. I seek to circumvent a similar sentence. Tell me what it is you desire. The more tightly fit the cogs, the more efficient the machine. Choose the right cogs, and the machine may work in your favor. Choose the wrong ones and, well, just don't choose the wrong ones. There is much to be learned by watching the cogs turn. Even more with a little deconstruction. I have a certain cog in mind. Allow me this, and in return, I will give you a glimpse of the machine's inner workings. In this vast, callous machine, one cog is indistinguishable from another. Switch two, and soon you will see what I mean. There is only one escape from the Syndicate, exile: staying alive. Let me go, so that I may flee, and in so doing, escape this unending machine whose only product is human misery. Would you like to know how this cog fits into the grand machine? Or do you plan on simply destroying it? I wonder, what havoc could you wreak in these works with the right wrench? The gears still rotate, but the pattern is new. Just a glimpse, exile. Just a glimpse. Watch as the production of misery and pain continues, unabated. To live free, to dream, only to return to the Syndicate upon death. Goodbye for now, exile. And now you see that I am but one piece in a relentless, uncaring machine. Go, exile. Wreak havoc. There's an opportunity here. I could play this situation on my end to supplant my current overlord. That might alter the Syndicate's workings in your favor. What are your thoughts? Push others down, promote myself. It's the simple result of a complicated plan. Spare my life. I'm on the verge of implementing it. Killing me now would not be ideal. I was just about to implement a plan to completely eject someone from the Syndicate machine and watch as it struggles to lurch onwards. Would you care to choose the victim in exchange for my survival? I've made quite sure I know enough to save myself. Would you like large amounts of intelligence about each of my fellows? In exchange for my life, of course. Vagan is a buffoon. A blowhard, a brat, a baboon who's never not in heat. He adds nothing of value to the Syndicate or this world. Get rid of him. You're not truly going to punish me when Hillick could be brought to justice. Are you? The Red Blade's destructive tendencies stretch far beyond the Syndicate's goals. We can contain him only as much as we can contain the fires he creates. Better to extinguish him now. Chimeria's bloody slaughter needs to stop, and no one else has offered to take the necessary action. Allow me to do something about him. Aisling. No words can encapsulate the terrible things she is capable of. She is a truly terrifying sadist. You and I need to work together to put her down. All part of the grand game. It's your move. I'm afraid the only option here for me is execution. The Syndicate must see that I am loyal enough to die for it. I die in front of my fellows, only to rise again in service to the Syndicate. I think I'll skip the interrogation and choose death instead. An expected maneuver. You forget that your Templar leaders wear masks too, Elrion. Perhaps for the same reason. I apologize that that's the impression you got, Guff. But for this, you understand, I must seek reprisal. I'll get you back for this. Mark my words, Hillick. I had no plans in mind for you, Rin. That will change. Be careful where you step from now on, traitor. One trap is all it takes. You will only garner from me that which I wish you to know. This cycle of interrogation is as futile and fruitless as this foolish syndicate. Bargaining and interrogation are all the same in the end. I am well acquainted with death, but I must admit there is still a visceral terror associated with witnessing it. I needed them! You've made a mistake. Yes, Exile, you behaved exactly as I hoped. This was not in the plan. Predictable! Predictable! Ha! Predictable! Obvious choice! Ha! An obvious choice! An obvious choice! Ground to dust by the machine! Ground to dust by the machine! Ground to dust by the machine! That quiver. How did you come to possess such a perfect piece?